Hey, internet. If anyone's listening out there, I went to his stand-up comedy show. It's free to watch for anyone. And some stupid faggot who I've never seen before at that comedy show started pushing me away from that show. And two of those comedians who I saw have not only done my stand-up show, but they've also both done my podcast. It's called You and Me and Thoughts and Talk with Doug Culp. If anyone out there is listening, then you probably already have heard my podcast. But some stupid faggot, and I use that as a derogatory term. It's not even a sexual term. It's someone who I don't trust, I don't know, I've never seen before, who's putting himself in a place of authority, said that I said something negative to one of the bookers of that show. All I did was make sure that I had the correct email address to send my 41-minute stand-up show that I did in Bend, Oregon. Jake Woodmansee, if you can please verify that not only did I go on a stand-up comedy tour up to Bend, Oregon, but I recorded a stand-up comedy show there. And then tonight, when I was there to see Brody Reed, great show, and Hampton Yount, I didn't get to see Hampton's show because I felt so pushed away from some fat, curly-haired faggot that I've never seen before, I've never known before. He pushed me away from good heroin comedy. Good Heroin placed every week behind Stories Bookstore. It's a free comedy show. It's free to watch. Anyone can watch. Basically, if you love comedy, if you're having a bad time, you should be able to watch this comedy show. And I got pushed away. And so I walked back to this homeless shelter where I've been staying. And thank goodness this homeless shelter where I've been staying has a Wi-Fi connection. I have my own room. But if anyone who sees this has any power of kicking this curly-haired fat, he's really fat. If you think of thin and then fat, he's fat and has curly hair, curly black hair. If anyone can get this guy kicked away from any stand-up comedy show, then I would really appreciate that. I got a little tipsy before, and I 100% guarantee if you talk to Brody Reed or Hampton Yount, they were just talking to me. Not only a fan of their comedy, but someone who's had them on a stand-up comedy show called Duplex Comedy Suplex, and also a podcast called You and Me and Thoughts and Talk with Doug Culp. If you can kick this fat, curly-haired guy that I've never seen before today out of the comedy world, away from good heroin comedy, I would very much appreciate that. Because I was there to see my friend Hampton Yount. I think Brody was a drop in, someone who possibly didn't make it to that stand up show because I pay close attention to their Instagram. I've known and talked to many of the comedians that have done that show. And some fat faggot with his curly hair, his curly black hair, he started pushing me away from that show. And why? He said that I said things against the girl who books that show. I didn't say anything against that girl that Burks that. Oh wow, I'm a little bit tipsy, so please have some allowances here. I went to the girl who books that show to make sure that I had the email correct before I sent the stand-up comedy special. It's like 41 or 42 minutes long that I did in Bend, Oregon. I was making sure that I had that email correct. That's it. And if she says any different, then she's part of a weird conspiracy that I don't know anything about. But that weird fat faggot with the long curly black hair, if he says anything about against me, I don't know him. I ran a stand-up comedy show out of my house for 2 years called Duplex Comedy Suplex. And if he has anything about that show to say, I didn't see him at that show. I don't know who he is. I had my show going when The Meltdown with Joda and Kumail was happening every Wednesday night at Meltdown Comics. I went to that show a bunch of times. I ended up on their TV show that they had on Comedy Central. So, I need some help here. I need anyone and everyone who's seeing this post to watch the episode of The Meltdown with Jonah and Kumail on Comedy Central that had John Early performing. I went up on stage with him and did my best beatboxing, and it was really fun. But that show that I went to earlier tonight, it's Saturday night. Today is May 16th. Whoa, I'm trying to show it on my phone. My phone is having difficulties. That's another thing that I'm worried about. That there might be a lot of people out there who are watching this who might have put all of their trust in technology. All of it? Listen, I've been doing stand-up since 2007. I've been playing music since I was 6 years old. So, what's 41 minus 6? For a while. And I need your help, internet people who are watching this on the internet. I need your help. If you are a fan of me and what I do, and if you're a fan of comedy, and if you're a fan of freedom of speech, then please like this post, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and send a message to at Good Heroin Comedy, GOODHEROINCOMEDY, to not only get that fat faggot with the long curly hair booted from Good Heroin Comedy, but to also get me booked, because I did a stand-up show in Bend, Oregon. I drove really far. I got paid to do stand-up, and I did 2 nights in a row of my stand-up comedy special called Duplex Comedy Suplex. The what did I call it? the shoot, what's it called? That stupid thing where a tick bites you and then infects you with all of its in here. The Lyme Disease Awareness Tour. Just please help me out, because I'm in this homeless shelter right now. I'm about to get an apartment on government assistance, and I really hope that anyone and everyone who sees this doesn't think that, oh, that guy's gonna get an apartment, and then what is he gonna do? I'm gonna do a lot more than what I've done in this stupid little stereo box that I've been forced into. This is an apartment. There's a bathroom and a shower, and that's it. That's all I have left to look forward to right now. And have I thought about killing myself? But have I thought about entertaining the world and what that could possibly mean to the world? Yeah. So, if you have any interest in lifting those up who haven't had a boat to put their name on, I might help you out. Contact me. moqboy@gmail.com. If you have a stand-up comedy special that you've been looking forward to, if you have a podcast that you've been looking forward to, help me out. Help yourselves out. I just said my personal email address. Contact me. I'm grateful that anyone out there has watched this video till the end. And I'm really grateful to anyone who's watched this video to the end and commented on this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I just released episode 497 of my podcast called You and Me and Thoughts and Talk with Doug Culp. It's already available on every podcasting platform. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Later.